Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and today on Reviews and How-Tos, I'm going to be showing you how to install the King Tour-Pak on a new Street Glide Road Glide. This is the 2023 CVO Harley Davidson Street Glide. It is an amazing, beautiful machine. I got the color-matched King Tour-Pak. I've got the quick detach bracket will mount on the bike as well. I got the base plate. I even have the VIN-associated locking mechanism for that King Tour-Pak. So we're going to show you how to install it all today. First thing we got to do, take off our saddlebags. We need access to the mounting brackets here on the back of the bike. First thing we're going to do, open up our bags, loosen up the bolts that hold it on. Make sure you support your bag. You definitely don't want to drop this thing and mess up your beautiful Harley Davidson paint job. Once you've got that off, then you just squeeze the connector, electrical connector for your speakers. That pops right off. Lift your bag, free and clear. Remove our blanks here. These are body colored blanks, so when you're not using your docking station, of course usually once you got your docking station installed, you're going to keep it installed permanently. That way you can go back and forth from your pack. But make sure you do not lose this. If you ever want to reinstall it, these body colored ones are not cheap from Harley Davidson. So let's take this off and we'll get this side's docking adapter installed. I have the black quick detach brackets. They have chrome also to match your bike. Take your one bolt that is provided with a washer, slide it in the bracket. You're going to put with the post facing out, long post in front. Okay, long post in front. Get down. You're going to use red high strength thread locker on these bolts as well, guys. High strength thread locker. And once you get these in, you won't be removing them. So that high strength will last you a long time. And you also want to torque these down to 20 foot-pounds, 20 foot-pounds. Now we'll install the docking point hardware. First off, we've got washers. Install one on each pin. Then we have this large metal spacer. Install the spacer on the front long pin. Now you have these docking points. Now I have these plastic inserts right here. And you see that the flange is larger on this side than this side. We're going to install the large side's flange first. We'll start off with that. If you have to make adjustments, you can flip those around to bring the docking point in or out. We'll start off with in the out position, and then you can bring it around to the in position if everything doesn't match up right. We'll start like that. Then we have our bolts. Again, they're Torx. Slide those in. And once you get that installed, now we're not going to thread lock these just yet. We've got to make sure our docking plate attaches up to the right spacing, right? And also, you're going to attach on the for our Tour-Pak, it's going to attach on this spacer here in the front, and then the black ring on the back. Now, we're going to start with the little line horizontal. Okay, you can do it vertical or horizontal, and that adjusts distance as well. You can get fine adjustment with that. You can get 90 degrees. So we'll start with them both horizontal, tighten these down. Once we got everything right with our docking base, then we'll come back, take these bolts out, put medium thread locker. That's the blue, not the red. And I believe we'll torque those down to 126 inch-pounds. 126 inch-pounds. Now we'll go do the other side. I have all the docking hardware installed using the default setup. I've got the spacers horizontal, the little lines. I've got the large size flange facing in. Again, I'm going to put the front of my docking plate on the silver spacer. When you're using this King Tour-Pak docking plate, it goes on the silver spacer for the front, then it goes on the black plastic insert on the back. So first thing I do is slide it over, see if it lines up. All right, that lines up, slides in smoothly. Let's come down. I got these quick latches right here. Line these up. Good line up. Good. Everything lines up good there. Let's see if we can lock it in place. Click. That clicks in. Okay, this one over here clicks in. Perfect. Nice and level. I've got this beautiful King Tour-Pak. This is specifically made for the 2023 Harley Davidson CVO Dark Platinum. You can see it has the metallic silver and the dark platinum pinstripe. Very, very beautiful Harley Davidson CVO logo on top. It glistens in the sun. Look at that. So it already has the bolts coming out of the bottom of the Tour-Pak, and we've got our quick detach base plate already on the bike. Now I'm just going to line up the bolt holes, being careful. Line them up. Slide it down. Now it is slotted, so you can adjust it forward and back for your passenger. slide it. I'm gonna probably keep it right in the middle and then I can adjust it later on. Now, it comes with 7/16 nuts and washers. We'll install those now. We'll install one washer and one nut on the bottom post, each one, all the way around, and we'll torque them to 60 to 72 inch-pounds. 60 to 72 inch-pounds. Again, torque settings are pretty important when you're on a motorcycle, guys. You don't want to have something coming loose on you going down the road at highway speeds, that's for sure. You don't want your torque pack falling off. You don't want your passenger leaning back on their backrest falling off either, do you? That would be pretty bad. I know my Jen, she would not be happy coming off the back of this bike at highway speeds. So 60 to 72 inch-pounds. I did order the VIN associated lock for my Tour-Pak. It did come with 2 keys, and those keys are exactly the same as my fork keys. So if I pull out my fob for my CVO, this beautiful CVO fob here, push that little button, and this should match up and operate that just perfectly. Look at that, it does. When you lift open the latch on your Tour-Pak, there's gonna be 2 screws previously installed right there. Remove those, and then on your lock, you want to install the lock with the locking to the left, the locking lever to the left. And what you do is you slide it up, it go right in there, and then you can install your screws in the 2 holes. One there, and it uses the Torx. Just slide them in. If you can do this without losing the screws, that's always a plus. Get your Torx bit. Hopefully I'm getting this on video. There we go. Slide that one in. Do the same thing on this one, if I can get it in without losing the, there we are. All right, it's locking in place. Get them tightened up, and that should, once I get that tight, that should cause the, there we go. Let's see if it works, okay? So closed, get my lock key, lock it, boom, will not open. Get it again, open, boom. Now we can open our Tour-Pak. The Tour-Pak does come with this vinyl liner right here, but the inside is all hard plastic. So to protect it better, I bought this felt premium King Tour-Pak liner. This thing is really nice, form-fitting. It has all the little knockouts and angles and dangles to fit perfectly inside your Tour-Pak. One thing you gotta do first is this strap right here. There's a cutout, so this strap bracket can be threaded through this side, the opposite side of the liner there. So we got to take these 2 screws out, reposition this on the outside, and then this thing will be nice and sealed. I'm going to use the same Torx I used for our lock over there. Now hold on to this strap because it is spring loaded. You don't want to just let that go. Get this off of here. Yeah, see, it's already got a lot of tension on it. Get these off. Hold on to this last screw. There we go. Get it out of there. Come on, come on. It's I was just turning the washer. Oh, there we go. Held on to it, and then I'm just going to start threading it on the inside of the liner. See this liner right here? I just put it on the inside. So now I just got to get the other screw, put it back in the same hole. Be careful not to mess with your paint job there. Get that lined up. Once you get that lined up, tighten it down, and then your latch will be on the inside, and everything's nice and pretty. You're probably saying to yourself, Tim, something does not look right with your Tour-Pak back here. Something's missing. You know, you got these holes right here. It looks kind of just not complete. Well, what's not complete is your passenger backrest. There's a couple options you have. This is the 2023 again CVO Street Glide in dark platinum, and they don't even have replacement seats for this yet, and they don't have matching backrest. So I got the one that was closest to it. It was the Street Glide backrest. It was the really nice one here. Has this padded center stripe. You see it right here. This was on back order. It took a while to come in. I think it complements the stock CVO 2023 seats as close as I could. It doesn't have any colored stitching to go clash with the colored stitching, this beige colored stitching on the or piping on the stock seat. So all you got to do is it comes with 3 posts right here, and it comes with the hardware, the nuts and the washers, and you just line it up, slide them right on. Don't mess with your paint. Slide them right on, right in through there, And guys, that's what it's going to look like. Again, don't forget you can slide this back and forward on those slotted detachable plate there, but that is going to look great. Hopefully my passengers like it. So I'm going to lift this lid up, put those nuts and bolts on in from the inside. Install your backrest on the lid of your Tour-Pak, put all the bolts through the holes, get your washer on and your nut. The nut has a 7/16 head. Go ahead and get those tightened up all the way around. Get this one on. And we are almost done, guys. I promise you, I will have every part number in the description of this video. So you're like, hey Tim, what's the part number for the liner? What's the part number for the backrest? For the detachable plate, for the docking? All that will be in the description, okay? The only thing that won't be is the lock. The VIN associated lock you have to order through your dealer. You'll give them their VIN number and you will order it straight through them. So, but I'll have the part numbers for all the rest of it in the description of this video. I know you guys are like, Tim, you have to be done by now. All you're doing is putting on your King Tour-Pak. Well, it was a little bit more to it, right? I had to put the quick detach docking base on. I had to put the quick detaching docking plate on. Had to put the liner in, move the bracket, had to put the lock on, had to put the backrest on. Guys, almost every single one of those things you got to buy separately from your Tour-Pak also. But the last thing, one of the most important things you got to do if you want to have a comfortable ride on your Harley Davidson is to adjust the suspension. You just added a Tour-Pak. You just added a backrest. You're going to put luggage in the back of there. You need to get the spanner wrench that came with your CVO or your Harley Davidson. Hopefully you've got one. And you need a depth gauge or a micrometer or something to measure your spring distance, okay? You're going to set the preload on your shock over here. And for the 2023 Harley Davidson CVO, you're going to add 15 millimeters of extra spring tension over here on this shock for adding the Tour-Pak. And you're also going to subtract 3 clicks of rebound towards the hard. So less soft, 3 clicks more hard for adding the Tour-Pak. 3 clicks rebound, 15 millimeters for the preload on your fixed spring tension. Start with the rebound first. The little orange knob at the bottom here on the CVO, yours may be a little different. You want to go minus 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, but before I go over there, I got to adjust this spring. So this spring has a lock nut. Got to loosen it. You loosen it all the way to the very top. Now I've got a video here on RidgeLife Reviews and How-To of how to specifically set the suspension up for your weight and your passenger and your Tour-Pak and all that here on RidgeLife's Reviews and How-Tos. So go check that out. But see, I need to add 15 more millimeters here, okay? So I know what I've got here. Let me adjust it down so that is there. So 4, 5 right there. So I'll tighten that down. I just got to get that in that gap right there. So, and all I'm doing is between the lock nut and the adjuster. So I just got to tighten. I'm going to add 15 more millimeters. 15 more millimeters. Tighten this sucker down. 15 millimeters. Now it takes a few turns. When you get done with this, don't forget to go over there and adjust your rebound on the other side. Oh, gotta go more than that. I think we're getting close. Oh yeah, we're right in there. Got the 15 millimeters added. Now I just got to put our lock ring all the way down. Get that down, snugged in place. Okay, snug that sucker down. Boom. All right, we're locked there. Now I've finished my minus 3 clicks on this side. Now we can get our saddlebags on. Woo, guys, look at this. We've got the matching Tour-Pak backrest installed on our 2023 CVO Street Glide. I think it looks great. Some of you are like, oh, Tim, those CVO Street Glides look so much better without the Tour-Pak, or you should have gone with the chopped or something like that. Guys, I've got a Ducati X Diablo S power cruiser. Forward foot controls, belt drive. If I want to go fast and look good, I'm riding that, guys. When I want to go far in comfort, woo, wind protection from the Batwing fairing, storage capacity from the King Tour-Pak, passenger comfort, can't get that on my Ducati, that's for sure. This looks great. So guys, if you enjoyed this this tutorial on how to set up, a lot of times you guys, you watch those videos, they're from far away, they don't zoom in, they don't give you the step-by-step details. You'll get that here on RidgeLife's Reviews and How-Tos. Really close, really good quality. Have any questions? I try to answer all questions down in the comments below. So please subscribe to RidgeLife's Reviews and How-Tos. Hit that thumbs up if you like today's video. I'll have all kinds of riding videos and other tutorials and product reviews coming up very soon for the 2023 CVO Street Glide. So guys, until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Make sure you hit that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video comes out. And guys, go RidgeLife.